from the 20. It's a trick play to begin with Turpin throwing the ball for Slonina. How about Gary Patterson pulling, averaging just under 50 points per game. Play action, and there's a shot for Josh Doctson, their top receiver. And Aaron Green's first run goes for a short gain. Turpin motions out of the backfield, and they swing it out to him. And Cavante Turpin navigates his way for close to a first. First down from the 39. Boykin wanted to swing it out to White. Instead will slide, and that's one of the things Gary Patterson has.
They'd like to get him more involved in the offense.
Green into a crowd of red shirts.
End zone.
Play action. Boykin into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. Josh Doctson.
The way to finish with Trevon Boykin finding Josh Doctson in the back of the end zone. We talked about him being a red zone target. In this case, just runs that back end line. They call that a high back five, meaning you got to.
Boykin was a perfect 4 for 4 to begin, and plenty of time here to scan the field and find Doctson, who's got his third catch of the day and a first down.
Confuse him a little bit.
They bring pressure this time, and they swing it out to Green, and it's ruled an incomplete. Play action. Doctson again, off to a heck of a start in this one. 4th reception. 4 catches now for 53 yards and a touchdown for Doctson. Here comes Green. Met in the hole by Malik Jenkins. Speed. A little better size than Listenby. And this one slung sidearm. And Doctson driven out of bounds by Justin.
He's going to be spying Trevon Boykin throughout the day in case he leaves the pocket.
Confident throw to the sideline for yards coming up.
Decided to play coverage and a 3-man rush. Trying to make Trevon Boykin and TCU go the long, hard way.
And it's a quick kick for Boykin. Shanked it. Green again. Not much there. Brandon Jackson. Look in that direction. Doctson going deep. Perfectly thrown and pulled in. What a on completion.
Nothing special about this. This is just one-on-one coverage. Trevon Boykin does a nice job laying the ball to the outside where the defender cannot get it. And Doctson with the hands to bring it in over Paul Banks at cornerback.
Yeah, seldom used Paul Banks.
Two are special. His
7th catch of this opening quarter. That's Kyle Hicks with his first kick for Tech on 3rd down and 9. Against a 3-man rush, Boykin drills a strike for Slonina into a tight window against. On 1st down from the 40, they pump the screen, throw over the middle for Stewart. And the freshman takes it inside the 30. You mentioned it, next man.
They're dangerous in the open field.
Speed option into the short side. That one bounced into the hands of Nixon, who takes it close to block. He motions out. Snap is over the head of Boykin, who gets rid of it, and it's 4th down. Fresh with an empty set for Trevon Boykin from the 25. Steps into pressure and off of the hands of Doctson. Who on 2nd down steps up and throws to the sideline and has a first down. America a season ago. They're best in the Big 12 this year. Here's another trick play. It's covered well. And Boykin's got to send it out of bounds. That's a nice boost for a defense. Boykin steps into his throw wide of his intended receiver. They rush only 4. Time for Boykin, but the pocket collapses. Boykin takes off and well short of the first down. Powerhouses. This drive starting at the 39, and they go right back to Doctson, who's unable to make the first offensive coordinators for TCU. Here comes pressure. They try to gash it with a run and do. It's Aaron Green inside the 25 with a TCU first. 2nd down and 10 from the 24. Boykin fakes to Buck Jones and throws to the end zone over the head of Jerrison Stewart. That's not fooling anybody.
That's not fooling anyone. Well, you're going to see Jerrison Stewart, number 14, running up the sideline on a wheel route. TCU trying to find the soft.
Shoes down inside the 25. against a four-man rush. Boykin well protected. Tipped in the air. Incomplete.
Guys for the deep halves of the field, and everyone underneath is playing zone coverage. They're forcing TCU to try to work the ball to the middle of the field. And right now, Texas Tech's defense doing a nice job of reading the eyes of Trevon Boykin. That time should have been a pick, but Banks, as well as
Boykin in rhythm. Pulled in by Emmanuel Porter.
Stop his feet, very key.
TCU's in a hurry. Boykin throws it high, tipped and incomplete. In and out of the hand. They rush only 4. Boykin steps into a deep ball, into one-on-one coverage. Doctson pulls it in. Touchdown TCU.
Experience of Paul Banks. Defensive coordinator David Gibbs talked a little bit about Trevon Boykin throwing balls that usually most quarterbacks won't throw. He waits a little bit longer to get out of his hands, and the DBs have to cover for that much longer. It's incredible. No one's able to get pressure for Texas Tech, and he's able to just sit back there and take his time. Eventually throws it up. Paul Banks in position, but Doctson just able to make the play. So it's so difficult when you have to go versus this TCU.
Final minutes of this opening half, and Trevon Boykin against a 3-man rush. Gary Moore got pressure, able to get it away and dump it off. And it's Hicks for a first down across the 40. He's been real as he makes his campaign here in his senior season. He tucks it again, takes off this time, and navigates his way for 7. On 2nd and 3. Aaron Green able to submarine close after we went to break. 2nd down and 23. Boykin feels the pressure, moves in the pocket, throws high, looking for Nixon with a cover. Like you said, those intermediate throws, some he's still working on. Only 3 rush, shows off the arm strength and picks up the first down. First down at the Texas Tech 31. Boykin steps into his throw again, first down again. Inside the 10 goes Jerrison Stewart. Here is the quarterback run. Boykin unable to turn the corner. Angled out of bounds. Working against Justice Nelson. Boykin into the end zone and a dart for a touchdown. Doctson worked the back of the end.
Eyes. It's a little motion out to the bottom of the field. Boykin looks off the entire defense and just waits for Josh Doctson to find that hole in the zone coverage. This is the exact same play they used earlier for Dotson's first touch.
In the low 80s, high 70s. From the 25, they start this second half with an Aaron Green run, and he picks his way for a pickup of close to add to this total. Quickly back in the ball, and that swing pass is in. Fresh set of downs from the 39 off play action. Boykin off his back foot, still able to get rid of it, but incomplete. Continue to be a spot where he's got to improve. On 2nd and 10, it's Green. He hesitates and accelerates, making a cut for a first down. That's a heck of a run. 2nd down and 2. Low snap, pulled up. Boykin scans the field, looking for Doctson, who doesn't pull it in, and it's almost a surprise short.
I'm just shocked at this point how Texas Tech has not devoted more attention to Josh Doctson. He was open in the corner of the edge.
Valuable of a player as there is in college football. Sidearms to Doctson. Good open field tackle that time. Tech brings heat. Picked up. Thrown high. 4th down.
Man-to-man coverage on the outside. Texas Tech taking a gamble. Trevon Boykin not able to convert. Jerrison Stewart got a little tied up with Jashawn Johnson.
Boykin back to work from the 25. Sets his feet, throws high, and Desmond White almost makes another one of those intermediate throws. 2nd down, straight ahead is Green with a ton of room for a first down. Boykin scans the field and finds Doctson, who's got it close to a first. Wouldn't imagine. 2nd down and 1. Out of that timeout, play action, a slant. It's Doctson. They've eaten them up all day with that play action to bring the backers set here against a 4-man rush. They collapse the pocket. There's a flag down, and that one goes through the hands. Penalties becoming part of the story for TCU today. Try to get a chunk back with Green, and they do. About 8-4. Trying to overcome the first down penalty. 2nd and 12. Green motions out. He looks the other way and looks at Doctson, who sprawls out.
And that's just stealing. They motion Aaron Green out of the backfield and leaves no one on that side of the field to really cover Josh Doctson. A tremendous
to show for it. Here's the 9th play of this possession. Boykin throwing one. Turpin, end zone, goes up and gets it, but out of bounds. Boykin over the middle. That's enough for another. Drive starts at the 25. Boykin to a wide open Josh Doctson, who makes Nelson miss and accelerates across the 40. The guys
keep isolating him one-on-one versus Justice Nelson. They motion Aaron Green away and they push the coverage and they beat on a slant, an in route. Now they come back with a simple 9-yard stop route. He runs 9 yards, he stops. Trevon Boykin win right now, matching up with Josh Doctson.
Boykin steps up in the pocket, flag down. Look out from behind. Gary Patterson would have loved to have seen him go down, and they will run a play. Boykin pulled it and it went down. Pete Robertson will bring it on 3rd down in this relative distance to Doctson today. He looks the other way. Pressure coming, running away from it, but nowhere close to a first down. As well.
Yeah.
Big 12 player of the week on the defensive side. Here comes pressure. Boykin beats it with a throw. Jarrison Stewart into the vacated area. Trying to survive all these injuries. Green hits the hole hard, and Aaron Green has a first down into Texas Tech territory.
Keenan Ward. Both offensive lines right now are really getting after the defensive front for each defense. Really running the...
All 11 men within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Hicks hits the hole with a first down and a touchdown. Kyle Hicks exploding.
One-on-one coverage, not a bad matchup.
Direct snap. Nixon wants to throw it. He does. Did Boykin catch it? You bet he did. Aaron Green slips a tackle, gets back the penalty. They rush only 3 on 2nd down. 8 in coverage. Boykin extending the play. Jawan Story watches it bounce. Boykin in trouble, and it's 4th down. Aaron Green off the right side makes a cut in the hole for a TCU first down. Here the Baylor won late. Boykin to throw, all kinds of time. Strong arm to the outside, Jawan Story. And fighting his way for close to a first down, working against JJ's for 251 yards. First down run for Green, got away from Alston. Doctson unable to get the block out. Boykin for Doctson. Slung it into a tight window, and Doctson pulled it in to set up first. That was his first of the 4.
And he's just unstoppable. He's going to be working up top on the screen on a little in route. Boykin does a nice job looking off number 15, Keenan Ward, to open up that window. As we said, to find a way of doubling him, and that opens up too much in the running game.
Aaron Green downhill to the 2. Speed option. Boykin is shut down. It's Boykin throwing too tall. It was pulled in. Green caught it. Do you believe?
Obviously not how you draw it up, but the tip ball from Josh Doctson ends up being caught by Aaron Green. And it looks as if he does get a foot down, and again, pressure's on the officials now in the replay booth.
Which has been a story all afternoon. Off of the fingertips of Doctson, into the waiting hands of Aaron Green for only his 3rd catch of the season.
And credit Aaron Green for getting in the end zone. A lot of running backs wouldn't think to try to follow the ball in the play. But what